Oh, damn, there we go. Sorry, y'all. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Library Live. It's gonna be a long episode. It's not gonna be a long episode. I'll take that back because we got things, things. We is up to things. We got things to do and library things, but things nonetheless. Baby, Kelis done started up the beehive. She done started up the beehive, and not just any beehive. This is the back in the day. Like I don't know if y'all remember the college beehive, like 2012 to 28, 2008 to 2012 beehive. That beehive. She done stirred them up, baby, and we gonna talk all about it. Plus, we got a bunch of other things we gotta get into. So let's just, girl, just roll the intro and let's get ready to start. Come on, girl.
Ain't no stopping sunshine, ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Oh, yeah. Don't try to tell me to wait till I belong. You can't convince me that what I dream is wrong. No matter what you say, you can't cloud my head. I push the fear away. You remember what I said. You can't stop the tide rising high. No. You can't stop the light in my eyes. Oh no. You can't keep me down. Tell you why. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Ain't no stopping wisdom from changing people's minds. Ain't no stopping sunshine, gonna leave the dark behind. I won't believe it if you say I've lost my chance.
I'm just trusting that the audio is working properly and that I've done this enough to know what I'm doing at this point because I didn't even test it to be sure, like I normally do. You know who I think I am. Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Library Live. It's your boy, Deron Antonio Jermaine, and I fell asleep again. Damn it, y'all, I fell asleep again, but as per usual, set my alarm. I gotta stop doing that though. Cause that putting myself down for a close eye disco nap for like an hour or so don't do my body no good when I gotta get up and come and key with you guys. So I was like, ugh, here we go. And we got a long session today. So not here, like right now, this episode, but we got some more work to do on the library tonight. So baby, let's get right into it, y'all. I hope y'all had a good day. It's Thursday. Woo, it is Thursday, baby, but Kelis ain't having a good day. Kelis is not having a good day, and she done started up some bullshit. Well, I mean, okay, it might not be bullshit to her, but child, let's just get right into it. So, y'all know B Day is tomorrow, and B Day, when I say B Day, meaning Beyonce Day. The Renaissance album will be out. Oh, it would be great if it would be at midnight. Um, so Beyonce apparently sampled one of Kelis's songs. Excuse me, a song that Kelis sang. Because we're gonna be politically correct here. We're gonna leave opinions for the opinion section, and we're gonna start with factual information. Then we'll get into opinions. Um, Kelis sang a song. I'm not sure which song yet because I haven't listened to the album yet. Unlike some of you other hateful Beehive members who've been listening to the shit, y'all ain't real fans. But I don't know exactly which song she sampled, but the song is owned, of course, by Pharrell because Pharrell did the majority of Kelis's music back in the day. Hence, and let me just before we even get down into the get down, let me just make a couple of things clear because I think most of y'all know me well enough to know that the song "Milkshake" is Baby, back in 2003, the little 13-year-old Darrell in middle school was obsessed with Kelis Milkshake. And I attribute Kelis's Milkshake to the man I am today. I do. The song was very much so instrumental in molding me into the man that I am today. And I still bump it, and people still sample Milkshake to this day. It's cultural song. It's iconic. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just want to put that out there so y'all know how much I live for Kelis and Milkshake. But Beyonce sampled the song, and Kelis got on the internet, and I guess she found out just how we found out, which was through the internet. And she had a couple of things to say about Beyonce and the whole samplation of the song. Here's what she had to say in particular. And I quote, oh, wait, here we go. Cook Instagram, the singer shared her thoughts on her track, Get Along With You, showing up as a sample on Energy, produced by the Neptunes, which was originally on Kelis's 2000 Kaleidoscope album. Here's what Kelis had to say, and I quote, my mind is blown too because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding. I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some other people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everyone fooled. One fan commented, awesome, that's a collab the world really needs. Kelis replied to that saying, it's not a collab, it's theft. Theft, Theft. In another response, she called the situation ridiculous. So, of course, baby, the Beehive got to stinging. The Beehive is still stinging. And I'm sure if I go to Kelis's personal page or her cook's page, because, you know, Kelis is a cook who lives over there, I don't remember where, somewhere across the water, or she got a farm, she got some chickens and things of that nature. Sadly, Kelis just lost her husband. Nonetheless, that doesn't give you the license, in my Yana Van Zandt voice, the license to get on the internet and act the monkey doodle fool. Now, here's where I speak the opinion portion. Well, no, let's give you a few more facts, then we're going to go on to opinions. So the fact of the matter is that Kelis does not own rights. Unfortunately, unlike a lot of artists, Kelis does not own rights to her music. The masters, she doesn't own those. So the masters that were created are owned by the Neptunes and Pharrell. So if Beyonce decided that, hey, I like this track, or I like this line, or I like this section, the person she would go to is the owner of said masters of said track, which are the Neptunes and or Pharrell. It's no secret that Kelis has gone through it with the Neptunes back in the day. It's such a sad occurrence though, because they made Milkshake. That song is, I'm telling y'all, I wish I could, I need my people from middle school who I was in middle school with, my friends from middle school who knew me back then, to get on live and tell y'all the way I stood up every day for Milkshake. That's when you had to go into the computer and, get on there and hack your way to play songs and things. We used to do it. Ninja Proxy was one of the sites we used. But baby, Milkshake was played daily on repeat. And I mean daily. I even play Milkshake now to this day because the song, as previously stated, has molded me into the man I am today. That's how much credit I give Milkshake. But the sad part about Milkshake is, as much as I stream it and as much as I listen to it now in 2022, Kelis ain't getting a dime off of it. Pharrell and the Neptunes are. That is an issue that Kelis has had for years regarding her music, her career. She was culturally impactful and all of those great things, but she ain't on a goddamn thing. unfortunately, just like a couple of artists, not even a couple, a bunch of artists. That ain't got shit to do, respectfully, with Beyonce. And furthermore, Beyonce put her as a credit on the song. So now she went through to Pharrell, the owner of the song with the masters, to get clearance for the track, and then she put you in the credits. So now you can make said coins off of what you weren't making coins off of previously. Because now your name is on one of the, not even one of, the most highly anticipated albums of the year. Why are we upset? I just don't understand the frustration and the anger and the animosity. I mean, if anything, this is something I would have just sat back and was like, I appreciate it. That's all I would have gave this. You have some, unreserved feelings. That's the stuff you need to take up with Pharrell and the Neptunes and things of that nature. Hell, take it up with Britney Spears. Did y'all know Britney Spears was supposed to be the person who recorded MILKSHAKE? It wouldn't have been the same. Just saying. I love you. Y'all know I love Britney Spears, but it wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have moved me the way it moved me with Kelis and her raspy tone. Oh, once you get involved, everyone will look this way. Oh my God. It just makes me feel all hot, makes me want to just lay it low and spread it wide and things of that nature. It's such a song. Anywho, Kelis, I feel like this is some misguided anger. I think you need to get on the internet, go live on your farm, and maybe, speak your piece, because the hive is stinging. And I think you really need to get your stuff in order, your business in order, and leave Beyonce out of it. Because Beyonce did what was supposed to be done. And then some. Because she really didn't have to credit you. Can we just talk about that? Can we talk about that really briefly? She didn't have to. I see comments. Just Jared's in the comments. Yes. Take the ass to court and keep Beyonce's name out of it. She did everything right. Oh, she did that and made it worse. I'll send you the clips. Oh God, she made a video. No, not from the farm. Oh my God. That'll probably make it on to tomorrow's episode. Jesus, Jerome Christ. Kelis, baby, your milkshake, please pack it up in the to-go cup and go sit it out somewhere, because this ain't it. It's not it, Kelis. This is the battle you're not gonna win. And it's not even, for me, it's not even about it being Beyonce. It could be about anybody. It's just facts are facts, in the words of my good Judy over at the Everything and Then Some podcast. It's just factual. And you can't negate the facts. We're moving on. Kelis, good luck, because you're going to need it. And the only thing that's saving me from really opening a book on you is MILKSHAKE. That is the only thing that is saving, because the power of the MILKSHAKE, the power of the MILKSHAKE, the power of the MILKSHAKE, that should be a sermon title. Send that to y'all pastors, for you church girls. Send that to the pastors and tell them to make that their new sermon title. The power of the MILKSHAKE. The power of the MILKSHAKE, messy. They're gonna walk your ass right out of that church. Oh, Jared sent it to me. I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it immediately after this is over. I can't wait. So speaking of Britney, let's talk about Britney and her new job. Britney's got a job at home. She got a job. So Britney Spears has been recording new music. Apparently she is teaming up with Elton John Mr. Rainbow Trout, to re-record his hit single "Tiny Dancer." Oh, the Tiny Dancer. That's the song. Because I was thinking, and I'm like, I don't know much Elton John music except Philadelphia Freedom. Child, they used to play that song out at work. Philadelphia Freedom. And one of my reps, God bless her, she was such a funny lady. She not dead or nothing, but she just was, we don't really talk anymore. Nonetheless, um, she used to go off to Philadelphia Freedom, but that's neither here nor there. So this will be Britney Spears' big comeback. Britney hasn't made a song in I don't know how long, and I'm excited because this, for me, feels like this is going to lead up to the announcement that, or the allegations that we made a couple of weeks ago about her bringing or coming to do the Super Bowl for 2023. Don't ask me which Super Bowl is. I don't know. Super Bowl XXVL 734. I don't know, but I just know it's going to be the one in 2023. That I really would love to see Britney Spears do. I feel like it's long overdue, and all of Britney's like counterparts, everybody who was around the same era that Britney Spears was, has done the Super Bowl except her. It's time. Give her all 17 minutes. I don't need no guest. I don't need no extra body on the side. Just give it to Britney. She can take me all the way from Baby One More Time all the way up to this new Tiny Dancer. Just don't skip that era of like, just do Give Me More. Blackout was cute for you girls who like for the gays and things of that nature, but I didn't really care for Blackout. Give Me More was the only song that I really cared about. And I hardly cared about that because you was drunk as shit. You was drunk and woo child. But neither here nor there. I'm here for this idea. I'm absolutely here for this idea, and I would love to see Britney come down there and shake the table. Right. I tell people Britney Spears is a showgirl. Contrary, y'all girls like to get on here and give Britney all that y'all have about her not being able to sing and all these good things. First of all, half of your faves can't even sing, can't hold a note to save their life. We don't care to see Britney Spears sing. The reason that Britney Spears is so iconic is because Britney Spears gives just enough in each category to make her iconic. She gives you just enough little vocal, just a little vocal, just a little piece of vocal, a little sprinklation of vocal. She gives you those boom cats, and then she gives you that stage presence. Just enough of each of those, a perfect combination to make an iconic performer. And you girls can't take. Y'all act like y'all want y'all faves don't be up there singing for real. Christopher, we're gonna talk about you in a minute. Matter of fact, let's segue right into Christopher, actually, while we're talking about it. Brittany, we're here for this. We got your back, girl. Let's move on. Come on, Christopher. Get on up here because I am very, very much so upset with you in this whole situation. So, Miss Thang went down to the internet because Chris Brown was supposed to do a benefit concert down to Chicago. Was it Chicago? It was Chicago. Don't you worry. Houston. I'm in the wrong part of the country. I mean, the completely wrong part. I mean, Chicago, Houston, the north-south, complete opposite. So Miss Mamas went on the internet, the coordinator of said function, excuse me, went on the internet and told us that she had booked Chris Brown for a substantial amount of coins, $1 million retainer, allegedly, according to her. Booked his room, booked his flight, booked everything they needed. Everything was set. He was going to come and do his benefit concert to, raise money to build houses and things of that nature in Houston. Huge event. Him and some other, I forget the other person's name, some other artist who we don't really care about as much as we care about Chris. According to Miss Mamas, she found out 2 hours before this show started that Christopher wasn't coming. 2 hours before, Christopher was not coming. Chris said, I ain't coming. Sorry, Vegas. And he ran off with the $1 million check and returned a dime. And she is fed up. She ain't happy about it. She want her goddamn money. That's what she's saying. I want my goddamn money, like, or Christopher. So Chris, of course, has denied this. He says that he didn't skip out on the show hours before the show started. He actually canceled 2 days before when he found out Bryson Tiller was it? Let's see, it's the Jasmine brand. Courtesy of my good Jews over at the Jasmine brand. Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller was removed from the lineup, which would void his contract. So that's why he didn't show up. I don't really know much about Bryson Tiller or what songs he sings, but if you tell me we're going to see Chris Brown as a headliner and like the opening act is Bryson Tiller, I just show up a little late because I just came to see Christopher. I don't know Bryson or what he might do a little yang for around the house. I don't know him. But nonetheless, so Chris said, "Girl, listen, I'll come down there and do your little benefit, but I ain't run off on your money. Quit telling these people I stole your money because I didn't." And he says, what he said there? Singer will make a 6-figure donation to a Houston-based charity and hopes to rectify the issue. Miss Mama since then has gone on the internet and said, "Bitch, where's my money?" Because 6 figures cute and all, but that's 1 cent, 100,000, 6,000, 100,000. That's 100,000. She want millions, so she needs 7. 1 cent, 100,000, 6,000, million. She needs 7 figures. She can't do 6. She wants 7. And she made that perfectly clear. She want her goddamn money, Christopher. Chris, why you take that lady money? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, little muffin? Why would you take that lady's money and run for it? We gotta run for it, run for it, run. It ain't right. He dipped out because Bryce Tiller cut. Yeah, and I don't understand that. Like, why would your contract be based upon another person, whom of which I still don't know, showing up and performing? Like, maybe it's like a joint package thing. Like, probably Bryson was gonna open for Chris. Maybe they couldn't have found somebody in Houston. What's Slim Thug and them down there doing? Slim Thug and Paul Wall and them, ain't they from Houston? They ain't doing nothing. Call them up. They can go on down there and do they rob the jewelry store and tell them make me a grill. Sing them songs from back in the day. What else Slim Thug and them sing? Still dripping on fofos. Still tipping on fofos. Wrapped in Vovos. Child, we used to know the words back in the day, but I done forgot. Anyway, Chris, pay this lady. Pay this lady. You got it. And I don't even know why we acting like you don't. And it's annoying. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Now let's talk about Tyrone ass while I was speaking of upsetting my homegirls, because he is out here about to upset Sheree. So we told y'all this week, earlier in the week, that Sheree Whitfield went down to the internet and said that she got a new man, that Adrian Holt, I believe his name is, some Holt, and that Tyrone was dead ass wrong for standing her up. So Tyrone then got on the internet and said, "Look, you're not about to do this to me. You're not about to be playing on my name, Sheree. You know goddamn well that I wasn't coming to sit with you. So we just gonna play a small clip of this long clip from the Jasmine brand, and then we gonna talk, and then we'll talk about it." So come on, Tyrone.
You didn't show up because
one, I'm on home confinement.
Okay.
And I wasn't allowed. It was not an approved activity. Now,
Right. Before we move on, can we talk about the term approved activity? Now, y'all know Tyrone's an ex-con, a felon, if you will. So he can't go do double dutch without permission from the people down to the courthouse, let alone go film for a national syndicated talk show. That, like, it's not an approved activity. Okay? Let's keep going. Come on.
If I had an agreement, if it was already agreed that I was working for the network, because that could have happened prior to that, then if I wanted to, if I could have showed up and not get in trouble.
Okay.
But Jazz, I'm not going to risk my life for anybody to go back to prison.
Right.
So, I didn't stand her up. And more importantly, Jazz, you can't stand up somebody where they know where you are. I don't care if it's man, woman, you know, no matter what your persuasion is, straight or gay, if you're significant.
Can we talk about why you felt it necessary to bring the gays into your conversation? Like, what does this have to do with anything, sir? What do the gays have to do with this? Like, why did you have to just reel the gays into this whole conversation? He further goes into he wasn't paid for this, he didn't give a damn, all those good things. If you want to watch the full interview or the full clip, you can head over to the Library Live, facebook.com/the Library Live, 2 E's, and watch the full clip. But let's just talk about this little segment, because Sheree, you need your ass whooped, because just like Just Jill said in the comments, I believe every single word that man is saying. Every single word. I don't feel like he's telling a single lie. You mean to tell me you sat there, because let's be completely honest. Sheree, outside of the She by Sheree and all that comes along with that or lack thereof, doesn't have much going on. Sheree is one of those people who needs an ensemble to keep relevancy, if that makes sense. She's no Nene Leakes. Just saying. We'll talk about her in a second. So she doesn't have really much going on. Tyrone was essentially, or is, her storyline this season, from what I'm seeing on the internet, what I'm seeing on Twitter. Tyrone and the mess that comes with Tyrone is all Sheree got going. So I 100% believe you flew your ass to Philadelphia from Atlanta with your camera crew and everything to film you pretending to be stood up. He said that phone call was fake. He spilled all her tea. He said you knew she knew he was at home. He was on home confinement, which we all know to be true because he's a felon. I mean, just saying, that's just what the label is, sir. I'm not being shady. Tyrone, please don't do me. I'm just saying. You know that he's a felon and he's confined to his boudoir. So why you would think that man was going to come up out of his house knowing that it was not an approved activity? I love that, approved activity. I'm going to start using that. Like, if somebody asks me to do something, I'm sorry, that's not an approved activity. I can't do it. I can't go. That's not an approved activity. Nope. My director asked me to do something. Ma'am, I'm sorry, that's not an approved activity. I can't do that. I can't. Don't let Tyrone get you fired, Darrell. I'm just saying, it's not an approved activity. I can't do it. I believe Tyrone. I believe that Sheree tried to set him up. It was a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit. And Sheree, you just got your card pulled. Now, I don't know what you're going to do and what you're going to say to fix this, but Andy and them going to have to pull you out of this mud because they're going to drag this shit on the reunion. I can't wait for the reunion clips. I can't wait. Good luck, Sheree. Good fucking luck, Sheree. Let's move on to, we mentioned Nene. Let's move on to Nene and her new baby. Nene got it. She got it and she gonna get it. And I'm gonna tell you why she gonna get it in a second. Because she teamed up with the right motherfucker. She did it right. So y'all know Nene is still going with this. She still has this lawsuit ongoing with Bravo and Andy Cohen for discrimination and things of that nature. So according to our good Judy's, shout out to the Jasmine brand, shout out to Complex, shout out to Love B Scott, shout out to all the blogs and things of that nature that we use today for the Library Live. Shout out to all of y'all. Because that's what the library is. It's a collection. It's a collection of articles from a bunch of different places all in one place. There's a method to my madness. Nene Leakes is in talk with the legendary Kathy Griffin to become a witness in the discrimination lawsuit against Andy Cohen and Bravo. This is perfect. Perfect. Why didn't I think of this? Perfect. This is exactly who she needs. Now, according to the Jazz brand, they say it looks like reality star Nene Leakes is preparing for a fight to win her multi-million-dollar lawsuit against TV networks Bravo and its affiliates. All you affiliates, y'all hold log on down. According to Radar Online, Real Housewife veteran Nene Leakes, 54, is pulling out all stops necessary to help her win her discriminatory lawsuit. Excuse me. The TV personality is reportedly working towards teaming up with one of Bravo's heavy hitters, Kathy Griffin. Now, why? I bet you are wondering, what's Kathy Griffin gonna do? I'll tell you what Kathy Griffin is gonna do. Let me pull the comments up before I tell y'all. So y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but that's what I'm here for. I'm the keeper of all these references and things of that nature. So a couple of years ago, maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago, where was Trump in office? 2008? No, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 16. 16 to 20? Yeah, 16 to 20. Somewhere in that time. Y'all remember when Kathy Griffin did that photo shoot where she had the bloody Trump head with the ketchup and stuff? You remember that very year, prior to that, Kathy Griffin and Andy Cohen used to host the New Year's Eve show, the Dick Clark New Year's Eve, ABC. Huge thing that Kathy Griffin and Andy Cohen would do every year. After that Trump situation went down, Andy and his friend, and I use that term loosely because you know the YT gays and how they get down. Andy Cohen and his friend Andy Cooper or Anderson Cooper threw Kathy up under the bus, rolled her ass over, and backed it up and rolled her again, railroaded her, got her fired from that job, and left her ass out for dead. Left her out for dead. And it was drama and kanflama. Now it's messy because those three were good Judies. Anderson, Andy, and Kathy, good friends. Good friends. And that whole situation, Kathy ain't been right since. Y'all did her wrong. You have done me wrong, Greg. Did her wrong. That is why this is the perfect matchup, because Kathy knows enough of Bravo's drama and Andy's drama, for that matter, to get in that courtroom and spill all the fucking tea. I'm going to be sitting there with a cup. My cup shall runneth over, because I'm going to be listening and taking notes. Baby, I can't wait. Oh, Kathy Griffin. Yes, I saw this post and I was like, yes, why didn't I think of this? Somebody should have suggested this a long time ago. Nene, you should have pulled Kathy Griffin's card years ago. You remember Kathy Griffin's show? It was on, was it Bravo? I think it was Bravo. Living Life on the D-List. That was such a good show. Such a good show. Rest in peace to Kathy Griffin's mom, who was hilarious, her and her wine. Such a good show. That's why I found out that that's what's it called? Is it a mental illness? People who like pull hair follicles. Her assistant back in the day used to pull his eyebrows and eyelashes, and I realized I do that too sometimes. Like, not my eyelashes because they be on fleek. My eyebrows and eyelashes, I try to leave them alone because they are like flawless. But I do have a tendency of like pulling my beard all the time. Like, I will sit sometimes when I get like anxious, and like literally you will see like strands of hair all on my shirt because I just be like, I got that same thing with the man that on the show. Neither here nor there. Kathy, go punch that ass. Go punch that ass, and I'm gonna be there right in the courtroom watching y'all get Bravo all the way together. I cannot wait. Get Nene all the coins, okay? Listen, I'm here for it. I can't wait. So I want her to get Candace and Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac too. Might as well get them all. Get them all. But you know why I think Kathy is like super impactful? Because Candace and what's the other one's name? I forget. Damn, I forgot that fast. Candace and Monique. What I don't want them to turn this into, because you know they're good for turning it into, is the black-white thing. And the reason why having Kathy in there is because if it's just Nene, Monique, and Candace, it's just gonna be they bitter black women and that whole thing. Not true at all, but I'm just telling y'all what they would paint this as. But you bring Kathy pale ass Griffin, who the blacks respect and live for, and know she ain't got shit to hide and shit to lose. Get her, Kathy. Get them motherfuckers. Anywho, listen, that's all we got for y'all. Ain't got no more. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Library Live. I'm so glad, Jerry, you got to watch at work, because fuck them. They be trying to set you up. Listen, tomorrow is Fry Slay. I guess I could tell y'all who we reading tomorrow down boots on the episode. So the read of the week tomorrow is going to none other than Milk Dud Head Ass. Shit, I forgot his name. Tommy Williams, Wendy Williams' brother. Because I'm sick of his shit, and I'm going to tell you all about it tomorrow. We getting his ass all the way together. So we will see you guys tomorrow, right here, same time, same place. Facebook.com/The Library Live. That's 2 E's. Until next time, peace. I cannot believe I didn't think of Kathy Griffin.